Unmute yourself, everybody. We're starting. I'd like to first give a warm welcome to you, and we're so glad that you're here tonight to share um, our excuse me our 35th anniversary year concert. So we've been going 35 years. The first thing that I want to say is to acknowledge that the land that we occupy tonight is the land of the Onondagas of the Haudenosaunee, the keeper of the fire. And we're grateful to you for giving us the lessons needed to really save this earth, and also that you are still here. So thank you for your friendship and for your lessons. The second thing I want to talk about is the idea of tickets. Now, if this was a regular concert, we would ask you to consider what you could afford for a ticket. We never turn anyone away because they don't have money, or don't have enough money. So we're asking you to consider paying for a ticket tonight, and it'll be on to you to do that. You can do it a number of ways. There's a PayPal link in the Facebook page and on YouTube. We have our lovely assistant, Darlene, ready at her phone, 315-412-9441. That number's there. And she's can talk you, get your credit card, or tell you how you can make another donation or take your pledge. And or you could just mail us some money to 601 Allen Street. And all that's on the Facebook page. And we're leaving it up to you to consider what you can afford, and know that you're welcome no matter what. Mostly what I'm going to say right now is that this has been a year of challenging times for nonprofit arts organizations, and just singing together was very unhealthy. So we're glad that we're still here with you, and we have created this night for you. And I guess I'll now just say welcome again, and turn it over to who we have tonight. Let me just say, this is Maggie Russell, who is our ongoing interpreter for the deaf. And Maggie and I were just talking. She has been with us about 12 years. And we were like, wow. And we also have other members of the creative team. And now I'm going to hand it over to Marcia Hagan. And she's going to talk a little bit about the concert and anything else she wants. We'll just listen to her.
Thank you, Karen. We are still here. I first came to the choir as a guest soloist for the Precious Water concert in 2001. And after that, I became a member of the creative team. Tonight, you will see pieces of several concerts. Central is a concert filmed and edited by Ellen Blaylock in 2016. Like our annual quilts, started 25 years ago and carried forward by Mara Sapone-Shevin, we, with the help of Dave Fathers, filmmaker, have pieced together a virtual quilt. We continue to improvise and still build community, and we're carrying forth the message that all people can sing and that every voice matters.
Now I'll pass it over to Kath Fathers, who came to us from Wales, and we're all grateful to learn new words from her when she's teaching us songs. So Kath.
Hi, yes, my name is Kath Fathers, one of the musical directors in the creative team of this choir. Over this season, when we haven't been able to sing safely together, to meet safely indoors, we have held the season over Zoom. And one of important part that we wanted to just give a little moment to here to begin our time. We're grateful again to recognize the inspiration of our neighbors, the Onondagas. And this is a practice of theirs, that to recognize loss when you meet together. So when tribes would come together and nations would come together, the first thing that they would do in condolences to acknowledge loss. And we have tried to make space for that just because of this year, this impossible COVID year. When we can come together and actually make space to acknowledge our loss and to give time for one another to grieve, if that's the space that people need, then we move from there into thankfulness, and we can find the things to be thankful for in a more authentic and grounded way. So just as our time is beginning here today, we just wanted to give just a few moments where I'm going to invite you to breathe with me and just give time to let your body hold the sense of what you've been through this year. We've all been on challenging journeys, and they are such a mixture. And we recognize there's much grief in our nation and in the world today. So let's just breathe in and remember, and breathe out and hold the space. Let's do another 2 deep breaths together. Breathing in, breathing out. And one last breath in, breathing out. Recognizing that there are still challenging days ahead of us, but finding ways to give thanks. And that is what we hope we'll be able to do together tonight. So thank you for your presence. I'll hand back to you, Karen.
And now to Allison, teen choir coordinator, director, and assistant, and all around person who's been helping.
General logistics.
Yes, logistics.
Thank you. Well, I will start by acknowledging that this is the longest night of the year. So I'm thinking about what lights up the darkness, connection, and hope. And this season, we've been borrowing our thinking about hope from Joanna Macy, who was a Buddhist scholar, environmental activist, and a deep friend of many in the choir community. So she wrote, "Active hope is not wishful thinking. Active hope is waking up to the beauty of life, on whose behalf we can act. We belong to this world." And so I'm thinking about the kind of hope that is grounded in gratitude for the earth and all our relations, the kind of hope that acknowledges our fears, our rage, and our many losses, the kind of hope that requires us to act, to use our creativity and ingenuity, our own unique gifts, and to bring our minds together to imagine a world that's worth striving for, and for each of us to do the thousands of small things that it will take to get there. And so in a time when we can't be together physically, I encourage everyone to do the things tonight that will make it like a real concert and as if we're together. So say hello in the chat where you are in the live stream. You can say where you're joining us from and express any reactions to the songs and the speakers as we go. Say hi to each other. And of course, please join us afterwards. We're gonna try a virtual reception on Zoom. So we'll post the link to the Zoom virtual reception right as we're ending the concert, so you can join us and drink your own punch at home and say hello to everybody and reflect on the concert. So we hope you'll join us there. And now off we go.
So first, take a very deep breath, and I want you to imagine that you're a tree. And that in this tree trunk is a very tender heart. And imagine now that your roots go down into the earth, connected to other roots and around rocks. The sun warms you. And even in the cold winter, you are deep inside, safe. And now notice that your branches are connected to all that is above. The moon, Grandmother Moon, as she moves across the sky. And our galaxy, which is a spiral, notice that you're part of that. And pull that energy now down into your trunk. Notice what it's like to be open to the universe and deeply rooted at the same time. And now notice that you can hear singing all around you, that every element has a vibration, a note, and that the universe is singing, and that your note, your song, is a part of it. From that space, we'll hum ooh and ah, and back to a hum on notes that might make sense to you.
Blessings on this winter solstice. Let's take some deep breaths together and gratefully feel the inhale and the exhale. Let's do that again. The inhale and the exhale. That ongoing spiral of each breath, all of us breathing together. We are all here together in our way, coming home again. In the deep darkness of winter, we rest. And we pause to celebrate the winter solstice. And in the celebration, we honor the paths that lead us home again every year, every winter. Round again and again, each year, the same sacred time. But we are not the same as last year. Our connections continue to deepen and widen. Our web grows ever stronger. In honor of that deeper and stronger web, we cast this circle on the darkest day, even as we know about the great light that lives within us all. And later, when the last note has been sung and the last prayer of gratitude has been whispered, may this circle open and fade away into the space made glorious by the work we do here. And so we call to the east in celebration of hope renewed, hope inspired by the sun rising each new day. Let us honor the responsibility we have to all our future days, to the children and grandchildren, and on to the 7th generation. Welcome, East.
Let's raise our voice on this winter night, and together tend to the broad spark of hope that lives within our hearts. دعونا نرفع أصواتنا في ليلة الشتاء هذه ونميل معا إلى شرارة الأمل الساطعة التي تعيش في قلوبنا.
We call to the South and celebrate our belief in the possibility of great transformation and our passionate commitment to loving our friends, our families, and all our relations in the natural world. Welcome, South.
Let us raise our voices on this winter night and together tend to the bright spark of hope that lives within our hearts. Alcemos nuestras voces en esta noche invernal y juntos y juntas cuidemos la chispa brillante de esperanza que habita nuestros corazones.
We call to the West in honor of the sacredness of the waters of the earth and the sacredness of our own tears. We affirm our commitment to share our hearts in our grief and in our joy. Welcome, West.
Let us raise our voices on this winter night and together tend to the bright spark of hope that lives within our hearts. Bo'u neirim kolenu, b'leil hachoref hazeh, benifa yachad, l'nitzutz hatikva bohak, shechai betoch libenu.
We call to the North with great reverence and gratitude for our beautiful Mother Earth. Let us recognize and honor our ancestors and all of their many gifts and lessons. Welcome, North.
Let us raise our voices on this winter night and together tend to the bright spark of hope that lives within our hearts. Gadewch I ni godi ein lleisiau ar y noson eafol hon, a gofalu gyda'n gilydd am y fflach lachar honno o obaith sy'n byw yn ein calonnau.
We call to the center, the here and now, where we stand in celebration on the land of our good friends, the Onondaga of the Haudenosaunee. May we bring to the center of this land and our hearts respect and recognition of the people of the Longhouse, the keepers of the fire. Welcome, Center.
Let us all raise our voices on this winter night and together tend to that bright spark of hope that lives within our hearts.
December, fall to winter, what was and what is to come, season of rejuvenation, time to rest, the harvest is done. Mother Night, cradle my body, radiant fire, keep me from cold, strength return in meditation, come full circle new to the old. Come descend, blackness blanket me, star beckon to the night, as the moon gives her reflection, may the dark grant me light. Dance of December, closure and opening, mark the end of calendar year. Time of reunion, wonder and clarity, when the sun appear. I embrace the darkness surrounding me. I am safe, I am sound, part of the turning and turning, death to life, the cycle is crowned. Mother Night, cradle my body, radiant fire, keep me from a cold. Strength return in contemplation. December's full circle unfold. Dance of December, closure and opening. It is from darkness we receive light.
Round and round the earth is turning, turning always into morning, and from morning into night. Round and round the earth is turning, always all the seasons, all winter, summer, spring, and fall.
Winter solstice marks our time of the great turning. We honor and acknowledge the darkness in the world, even as each day grows brighter. Oh, wide, worn, and weathered, sacred expanse of green and white and granite gray, snowy patches strewn, anchored to the craggy earth, unmoving, while clouds dance across the vast eternal sky, oh, vast eternal sky.
To find ourselves in relationship to the sacred expanse of snow and that vast eternal sky is to understand what we've learned from our Onondaga neighbors. We are connected to the universe. We have a responsibility to our relations. And above all else, we must always express our thanksgiving and our gratitude.
Hey oh, hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, yeah, hey oh, hey yeah, hey ho, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, oh, hopelessly devoted to you. Can't you see that all I do, I've done it all for you. I'll remain hopelessly devoted to you. hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, why yo, hey yo, why yo, hey yo, hi yo, hey yo, yeah, hey yo, hey ya, hey ho, how yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Oh, hopelessly devoted to you. My heart's been always true. It's only been for you. I'll remain hopelessly devoted to you. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
Doing things you wouldn't have done if it wasn't for trying, like getting the lead part for a play, playing in an orchestra. You could never stop trying.
Little you tried to walk. If you are in school, you tried to success. Trying is one of the main things we do in life. Trying again and again, going around in a circle, never ending, always trying.
I messed up tonight. I lost another fight. I still mess up, but I just start again. I keep falling down. I keep on hitting the ground, but I always get up now to see what's next.
for all members of the LGBTQ community and their allies, we affirm that we will not be silenced or denied, that love makes the world go round. And we affirm, we are here. We are here for all of us. Let's try that again. We are here. We are here for all of us.
And love is
love, is love, is love, is love, is love, is love, is love.
When the music is playing and the place is jumping and the bass rattles your rib cage. Hey, something changes, dancing face to face with a stranger. The moment you grace, you know that you're safe. They just drop the beat. The moment you most needed it, they come in as a question and then the music completed it. Me and you in the universe moving in unison, coming to high. But in the grand scheme, what do we got?
What we got is love, even when they imitate us. We cannot let them diminish or intimidate us. We sing out, we got the rhythm and the truth on our side. We cut through the divide and we do it proud. Wake
A
up, wake up.
generation of innovators unable to patient and wait for change, cause change is what the benefit of.
Never levelers can wait, raise the level of the bass, celebrate, elevate, love, love, love.
They cannot be killed or swept aside.
Fill the world with music, love, and pride. And love is love is love is love is love is love.
So we're done with our first set and we're about to go into the intermission, and I'm going to turn it over to Allison. But first, I want to say something about the intermission and the songs. we chose some songs that came from other concerts from 2010 and 2003. So Bridge Over Troubled Waters was from 2010. That was at Nottingham High School. And that was our 25th anniversary. And that's the teen group. No More Genocide, 2010 audience, and everyone came up to sing with us. I'm a Refugee, 2003 concert at the Landmark Theater with Pete Seeger, Blue Skies, Pete Seeger singing it with us, and Beauty of the Earth, 2010. Sing along if you want. Allison?
Hi. Well, I wanted to make a comment about the sponsors and the donors who support the choir. So every choir concert, we ask local businesses, organizations, and artists to support the choir through giving donations. And of course, this year, we've had to have a slightly different format with everything being virtual. But a lot of our sponsors have been supporting us for years. And this year, of course, has been so difficult for so many small businesses. But we've been blown away by the amount of support that we've received for this concert. It's been incredible. So we hope that you'll support our sponsors in return. You'll see them listed throughout the intermission with their links. And there's also links on the choir website, which is listed at the bottom of the event description. So please, please, please do what you can to support local businesses, organizations, and artists. Buy their products if you can, use their services, or like their pages or recommend them to friends, whatever you can do. And when you do, please tell them thanks for keeping the choir going. And you'll also, during the intermission, see some wonderful messages of love and support from choir members, as well as some of the individual donors who have made this concert and this season possible. So check those out during the intermission. Other than that, have some time to yourself if you need to get a snack or a drink.
When you're down, I will carry you like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me
When you're down out on the street, my friend, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you.
I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes, and pain is all around, just like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down, just like a bridge over troubled
Why are the history books so full of lies when the word is spoken of why the Indian dies, or that there were people living on this land? Do our books all say it was discovered by one white man? Well, that's just a lie, one of the many, and we had plenty. I don't want more of the same. No more genocide in my name.
Why are the weapons of war so young, while men profit by killing their own sons? Why are so many of the soldiers black or brown? Do they say it's because they're good at cutting other people down?
Well, that's just a lie, one of the many, and we've had plenty. I don't want more of the same. No more genocide in my name. Why do we call them the enemy? These struggling nations that are bombing across the sea. Why do we say these people must die to preserve our freedom? Oh why, oh why, oh why? Well, that's just a lie, one of the many, and we've had plenty. I don't want more of the same. No more genocide in my name. Well, that's just a lie, one of the many, and we've had plenty. I don't want more of the same. No more genocide, no, 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 no. No more genocide, no, 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 no. No more genocide in my name.
It's called I Am a Refugee. Women in search of safety, children in need of food, struggling for our freedom. So I am a refugee. Women of hope and courage, living through poverty, fleeing from war and terror. So I am a refugee. I am a teacher. I am a worker. I am a woman. I am a refugee. I am a mother. I am a daughter. I am a sister. And I am a refugee, fighting for education, speaking my native tongue, practicing my religion. So I am a refugee, powerful and resilient, seeing my people through, sharing my truth and wisdom. So I am a refugee. I am a speaker. I am a dancer. Hear my voice. I am a singer. Hear my voice. I am a refugee. I am a writer. Hear my voice. I am a lawyer. Hear my voice. I am a fighter. Hear my voice. I am a refugee. Women will come together, linking our destinies, guided by intuition. No longer a refugee. Women of strength and beauty, driven by faith and heart, moving our people forward. No longer a refugee. I am a builder. I am a seeker. I am a dreamer. I
Here we go. It rained all night and I'm feeling uptight when I face this city and I'm feeling kind of gritty. Oh, blue days. Do I need a new beginning? Gotta push, gotta shove, scratch around the love, squeeze my frame in a slow commuter train. Blue days, what else is there to do? I'm bushed. Then I see that sloop sailing upstream. Take her, take her. It ain't just a dream. Breathing in the breeze, smell the air. Gonna do something, work for what I care. So sing out the good news. Bye, blues. Take it slow. You never have to go. Blue sky, beneath me now. Here you sing it, blue skies. Here we go. Smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies. Do I see bluebirds singing a song? Nothing but bluebirds. All day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them going. Nothing but blue skies. Nothing but blue skies. From now on.
It goes to Kath first.
Hi, welcome back, everybody. Hope you are feeling refreshed from your break. It's good to be back to introduce our second set. So this season, because of COVID, because of the year that we've had, we haven't been able to meet and have our regular choir. And so we went on to Zoom. Back, everybody. I've been responsible for putting together our Zoom season and just trying to introduce us, find ways to keep those connections going. So we've had small groups, we've had people leading in small groups with special interest, and different groups ranging from songs, resistance songs from around the world, through learning about Paul Robeson and his contribution through singing and activism, through local activism things, and Broadway shows, creative writing. So we've had lots of those small groups just to keep that sense of community. And we've also tried to do a little bit of Zoom singing, which has its own challenges. We also wanted to sing, and there was a bunch of people that wanted to sing out, and also recognize that there are connections, that some people don't have the technology for Zoom, and some people are more isolated during this time. So for us to try and be supportive of our community, we devised this out and about. We had Zoom on Wednesday nights, and then we had Sing Out Thursdays. So at 4:30 on a Thursday, we'd show up at somebody's house, pre-arranged place. Each week was a different place, and just sing out on somebody's porch, whoever wants to come, with our masks. So some of the photos you'll see coming up in this second half are things that have happened over this year, this last season, and you'll see some pictures of us in masks, and us trying to be present for one another and present in the community, and to keep singing, to keep our spirits, our hopes active, and just looking forwards to when things will be back to a different space again. Back to you, Karen.
Back to you, Isaac. This is the choir song. We turn it over to Karen. Are you on, Karen? Karen Franklin King. Karen? There you go. You need to unmute yourself.
I did.
Karen, Franklin?
I did. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Karen?
I'm here. I've been waiting.
Need to unmute yourself.
I did.
I did. Franklin?
I did. Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Can you hear me? I think there's a little bit of a delay, so I'll do my very best. I'm here. I've been waiting.
Hey, Karen, if you're watching the Facebook stream, you have to pause that or turn the volume all the way down, or you'll keep hearing it lagged back about 15 seconds.
Okay. I turned it way down. I'm learning.
Aren't we all?
Folks can hear me okay? Or like that ad, can you hear me now?
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and continue.
Yes.
And thank you all very much for letting me be part of this wonderful, wonderful concert. I love the Winter Solstice. I love the Syracuse Community Choir, as you know. The choir and the Paul Robeson Performing Arts Company have been together for a long time. Our combined births were like 3 years apart. The Robeson Company came into being in 1982. And as we all know, the Syracuse Community Choir is now celebrating their 35th anniversary. So happy anniversary. There seems to be a theme for both of our organizations, and it is about speaking to the injustices of the world. It's about making sure everyone's voice is heard. I love that the choir says everyone can sing and everyone can. Everyone's voice matters. And Paul Robeson, as you may or may not know, has also been called the voice of the people, all people. And when the Robeson Company was formed, it was because he was the voice of all people. He is the son of an escaped slave. He was an All-American football player, class valedictorian, Phi Beta Kappa at Rutgers, a lawyer, a scholar, orator, concert vocalist, stage and screen performer. He endured violence and racism, and above all, he was an activist. He used his platform to speak to the injustices in the world. So when the Robeson Company came into being, it was to honor him and that legacy. And as I said, the Paul Robeson Performing Arts Company and the Syracuse Community Choir, our mission is the same. It's to be a voice, and it's to speak to all that's wrong in this world and to give voice to those people who are voiceless. We had the honor of working together just this past October in presenting the Robeson and Company Community Celebration. And that's where we honored the choir for their 35th anniversary. We also use that as a way to honor our ancestors, activists, other people in the community who have brought so much joy, but so much knowledge to this community. I'm going to present the songs that you're about to hear from that concert, from that celebration that we did. The two songs are Motherless Child and Wade in the Water. And before I do that, I just want to mention that I heard that there's a young man who's maybe 15 or so years old, who when he heard those songs, especially Wade in the Water, he kept singing it and singing it and singing it and enjoying it and enjoying it and enjoying it. And when asked why, he said it's because it helped him to work through some grief, but it also gave him strength. And that is so right on, because we know that our ancestors used this music to survive, to communicate with each other. So for this young man of today to pick up on that means a lot. It talks to the endurance of these songs over the decades, over the generations. So after you hear the beautiful Wade in the Water, Motherless Child, right after that, the community choir is going to honor Yusef Abdul Khadir for the People's Peace Award. So that will come up right after Wade in the Water. And I want to thank the choir again for this wonderful winter solstice and all of you for being part of it today. The challenges continue, as Kat said earlier, but this certainly has given me strength, and I'm sure it has you as well. Thank you.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long way from home, a long way from home. Wade in the waters, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, who are these children all dressed in red? God's gonna trouble the water. Must be the children that Moses led. God is gonna trouble the water. Jordan's water is chilly and cold. God is gonna trouble the water. It chills my body, but not my soul. God's gonna trouble the water. Come on and wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. If you get there before I do, God's gonna trouble the water. Tell all my friends I'm coming too. God's gonna trouble the water. I stepped in the water was cold. God's gonna trouble the water. It chills my body, but not my soul. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who are these children all dressed in white? God's gonna trouble the water. Must be the people getting ready to fight. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, who are these children dressed in blue? God's gonna trouble the water. Must be the people, see them through. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, wade in the water.
Shukri, Yusuf, come on up. Hello.
Go ahead. Okay. Good evening. My name is Ruby. I've been in the Syracuse Community Choir since I was a little girl, and I have had the foundational opportunity to work with and for Yusuf Abdul Qadir, who is this year's People's Peace Award recipient. Every year, the choir honors a community member or a group who has done extraordinary actions for our community. Here to present Yusuf with this award tonight is Shukri Mohammed. Shukri is a senior at Lemoyne studying history and peace and global studies and is also a local youth advocate. She is a longtime resident of Syracuse and is part of youth groups such as the ACTS Youth Council and Q's Youth Black Lives Matter, encouraging more Syracuse youth to get involved in city politics and to make our city a better and safe place for our youth. So without further ado, I will pass it over to you, Shukri.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Ruby, for that wonderful introduction. As Ruby said, my name is Shukri Mohammed, and I'm a senior at Lemoyne College, and I will be introducing the recipient of the 2020 Annual Peace Award. And as Ruby said, it's an award that honors an ordinary citizen or group who've done extraordinary actions for the community. And it is with great pleasure that I introduce Yusuf Abdul Qadir. Yusuf is currently the senior strategist for racial justice at New York Civil Liberties Union and was formerly the director of the New York Civil Liberties Union in Central New York. He attended Syracuse University, where he obtained a BA in political science and two executive masters in public administration and international relations. He is also now an adjunct professor at Syracuse University, teaching public policy as it affects data science and the like at the graduate school level. I'd also like to introduce Yusuf in a different capacity, kind of in a different light, because despite his extensive resume and incredible projects, he's also been a part of our family, my family specifically. He was a family friend that everyone was convinced was Somali, and to this day, I refuse to believe otherwise. And outside of being a family member, he was also someone that I look up to because he always seemed to be doing something that I wanted to eventually be doing as well. He was an advisor for the UN. He founded a company to help with sustainability. He became a professor and now has a beautiful family. And when I was in high school here in Syracuse, Yusuf would always be invited to many events around the community. The events that always stuck with me were the events where he would be addressing the youth, because it felt as though he cared about what was going on in our little lives and our opinions about different topics. The one event I remember the most is when he came to our local mosque and addressed a room full of youth, no different from a room with adults. It was strange to me because that had never happened before. I remember he said to us, we needed to be more involved in our community, because not only were we capable of changing what we saw fit, but also because our opinions mattered. And as mundane as it may sound, it was one of the most profound moments in my little life. And it's one of the reasons why today I am a youth advocate. There was a time also during those years when I was convinced that superheroes did in fact exist. We just couldn't see them. And I mean that quite literally. I was convinced Supermen existed, the whole outfit and everything, but we just couldn't see them. We saw them simply as Clark Kents. I remember a few years ago when Yusuf used to work for the United Nations and was doing amazing work outside of Syracuse, it seemed as though he was also always in Syracuse. I saw him at events, I saw him at our local mosque, I sometimes would see him at family events. To me, that was a superpower, being able to be present physically and non-physically at the same time, almost like a dependable rock, always there and holding a heavy weight that keeps everyone grounded. I saw Yusuf in a different capacity. Not bad, of course. I saw him actually doing the kinds of work that he did, attending meetings, speaking at events, helping to organize, but behind the scenes. I saw him behind his superpower. I saw how much it took him to actually use that superpower and to help the many communities he is a part of. I saw how much people depended on him and how much of himself he gave away, but always staying true to himself and his values. Despite all of this, I never once questioned his superpower. And over the years, he's become someone that I look up to with utmost respect because of his values as a true leader and a superhero. And without further ado, I present Syracuse's very own superhero, Yusuf Abdul Qadir.
Well, Shukri, thank you, and thank you, Ruby, and thank you to the choir. It's you know, I've known Shukri for a long time, and I'm just super impressed. And today there's this thing, if you're on Black Twitter, called the Black Solstice. So like, you know, it's kind of interesting where like Black people are supposedly getting their superpowers. So I just want to say thank you all for the honor of being recognized. I don't want to take a lot of people's time because I can be professorial, and I'm working hard to not do that. But I think this group is really important, not just for uplifting the spirits of people, but really being a conscience to people, reminding us what we're all in this thing called the world that we're here to do, to build relationships with each other, to support one another, to affirm each other's dignity. And I think I'm tremendously honored to be a recipient of this award. I really appreciate being thought in this way, and I'm humbled to be supported and recognized and acknowledged. I'm gonna end by just saying thank you very much, and I look forward to a time when we all can be together and supporting each other.
So we actually do have kind of an award or present for you. It isn't here yet. It's actually two things. The first is I've been noticing and reading about how you feel about being a father, and I've really loved the kinds of things that you've said. And so I saw Omani Abdullah one time speak, a poet, you probably know him, and he has a poem called "I Want to Be the Kind of Father My Mother Was." So I wrote to him to get the book that's in, to have him sign it. Maybe you already have it, but I feel like I want to honor that part of you also, and the things you say about how important it is to you to be a dad. So you will get it.
Thank you.
Or something.
Thank you.
Do anybody want to introduce the next present for him? Yes, no? Okay, I will. Ruby, Shukri, do you want to talk about Cam at all? All right, so the women who sing in the group Cam have created a song, or are singing a song for you, Yusuf, and they put it together especially for you. And so that's the next part of your gift, is this song, Hero, by Mariah Carey, and we'll go right to it.
There's a hero when you look inside your heart. You don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away.
And a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive.
So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world alone.
No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. other side, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that He lies in you. Lord knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find a way. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you.
Is a song by Stevie Wonder, written in 1976. It's the opening track of the, well, back then it was album, an 8-track. Songs in the Key of Life, and it's still relevant today because love's in need of love.
Here is your friendly announcer. I've got some serious news to tell everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your laughter into tears and pain. It's because of love today. So don't delay. Gotta send it right away. You see hate's going round, and it's breaking heart. So you gotta stop it please, before it's gone too far. The force of evil plans to make you its possession. And if you let it, it will destroy everyone. You know we all must take
precautionary measures. If peace and love you treasure, then believe me when I say that love's in need of love today. So don't you delay. Oh, we need it right away. You see that hate's going round, and it's breaking heart. So we've got to stop it now, because it's gone too far. In love today. So don't delay. You ought to send it right away. Because hate's going round, and it's breaking hearts. So just stop it now. It's gone too far, because
Although this next song at first seemed to be a love song between two people, to us it seemed to speak of the longing for closeness that we are experiencing amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. As we listened, we began to hear it in new ways and change some of the words together. We thought of singing it to the people we love, the people in our blood and chosen families, our ancestors who passed on the possibility for life, our friends, our spiritual leaders, our community. We thought of how we need you by our sides, in despair and in celebration, mutually providing support, hope, and strength, shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, all metaphorically for now. After the changes we made, it's still a love song, but now it's one of radical love. You are the reason. You, not just a select few, but all.
And then we thought, well, maybe we will sing to all our relations. Like we've learned from the Haudenosaunee, we are all connected to a web of animals, plants, and beings, and that we all have responsibilities. It is like a love song to life, and how if we were to feel our way through denial, grief, and fear, we would see how deeply we love and how much we would do to make it better. We would climb mountains and swim every ocean to fix what is broken. So tonight we ask, what brings you hope? What brings us hope? You earth, you birds and trees, you new babies, you farmers, nurses, teachers, friends, family, and peacemakers. You are the reason.
I climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what is broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now.
There goes my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeful now. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what is broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. There go our hands reaching, 'cause you are the reason. Our hearts keep dreaming, we need you now. With all the joy we create, we'll make sure that love defeats all the hate. We'll spend every hour of every day keeping you safe. We'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what is broken. Oh, 'cause we need you to see that you are the reason. We don't want to fight no more. We don't want to hide no more. Listen to the lies no more. I'm stronger when you are near. Be a little closer now. Just a little closer now. Come a little closer. I wish you could hold me tonight. Climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what is broken. Oh, 'cause we need you to see that you are the reason.
We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle around to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change, alive from deep within the earth.
It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change, alive from deep within the earth.
So we're at the end of our concert, and we have actually some great pictures and photos and stuff to go with the credits, and another song that has been song that we've sung many times, Something Inside So Strong, after this. But I did want to make some say some thank yous and say a few things about the future. One is to thank Dave Fathers, who did the made the film for tonight, and he has to work, but it was really, I love working with him. He has an artist's heart, and he also is a fervent justice seeking white man, white person. And so I'm just love to be with him. And also Isaac Betters, thank you for your help. And I want to also make a thank you that goes out to the Community Foundation. We got a grant that was supposed to be used for one thing, and they said use it to help you this year because we couldn't raise a lot of money. So we did, and that's what funded this concert, part of it, and also the New York State Council on the Arts, who gave us money for this concert and for the Paul Robeson event. So thank you for supporting us to build this beloved community. And I think that is about all I'm going to say, except that I'm going to turn it over to Allison, who's going to talk about the virtual reception. And I don't know, Kath, if you have anything more to say in terms of a thank you. Thank you for coming. Allison.
Okay, well, so I will post the Zoom link in the comments on the Facebook Live, so everyone can come join us for the virtual reception and have a chat with folks. You can come and reflect on your favorite parts or anything you want to see moving forward with the choir, or if you have questions, it's a good way to connect with folks who have been here at the concert as well as the leadership. And I will say a thank you as well to everyone who makes the choir possible. Like, it really is, it's so many people. And I think there's this core group of people who are doing so much work behind the scenes that nobody ever sees to make things happen. And I'm so grateful for that. There's also people coming together, even just being at the choir rehearsals or coming to the concert. All of it is so important. And I'm also very aware of the amount of new technology that people are learning right now. So I'm grateful for people doing that learning. So just thank you so much for being a part of this community. I feel grateful all the time to be involved in it. And as we said in the beginning, please consider this like a real concert, as if you're buying a ticket to see it. Of course, if you can't, no worries. And if you can, please give as generously as you can. There's a lot of options for how you can do that. So it's all posted. There's a way you can do it via PayPal, and the link is right there, or you can send a check or cash to the choir office, and the address is there, or there's a phone number listed as well that you can call Darlene. You can give her credit card info or ask any other questions that you might have. So that's all listed right at the top of the event, and you're more than welcome to ask questions as well. If you come into the Zoom room and you still have questions, go ahead and ask those there too. But yeah, hope to see you all very soon. And I'll hand it over to Kath if you wanted to say a final goodbye.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. What a great group of people to have on a Facebook Live event. That's just really encouraging for us. And yeah, just to echo Alison, for all of the huge number of people who volunteer time within our choir community. And it's just really fantastic. So the so many people contributing in so many ways to make us the us rather than the individual, but the us, and that is what we're about. So it would be great for any of you listening in, and this is new to you, come and join us, Syracuse Community Choir. There'll be things going on in 21 for sure.
And just a segue, we do have some winter programming happening. You can go on our website, and you can go on our website to give a donation also. And we're having two book clubs, one looking at Active Hope by Joanna Macy, another on the John Lewis's book. And we have a coffee hour where you can come and hang out and talk. And we also have another drop-in group. So check us out if you need some company this winter. And now we're moving on to Something Inside So Strong. And just to say that you'll see in some of these photos, us out singing with masks on. Kath was talking about it before, our Thursday afternoon sing outs, which were amazingly beautiful to do. And I hope we continue. So Something Inside So Strong, you can sing along. Yes. I just want to, before we do that, correct the pronouns that I used for Dave. It should have been they and them. And I kind of didn't think about it until afterwards, but that's how they want to be called. And I'm happy to work on that and to keep doing this work around who we are and what we want to be called. Now, Something Inside So Strong.
We're at the end of our concert, and this is when we invite you to come up and sing with us if you'd like to sing on this last song, Something Inside So Strong. We have music here if you read it, if you don't read it, but you might remember the words from other times. Come on up. Something Inside So Strong.
You can't deny me.
take a rest if you need one, but don't give up. Yes, you have been there since the starting of the choir. That was a long time ago, and they're still here. So are we.
Very simple refrain, multilingual. La 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 la. Goes. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey yo, la 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 la. Hey yo, la 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 la. We are the rain within the storm.
La lluvia en la tormenta.
We are the force beneath the ocean. We are the power. La 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 la. Yeah, yo. La 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 la. Yeah, yo. La la tear down.
Construimos y destruimos.
We have a vision for the future that makes the world go round. La 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 sangre no tiene frontera, es de un color power of the river.
Somos el poder del río.
We are the rain within the storm.
La lluvia en la tormenta.
We are the force beneath